Hello guys and welcome here. In today's video we are going to talk about different Excel formulas that we can use in order to be able to transform our words that we have right here into capital letters and go from capital letters to small letters and from small letters to proper names, if we can call it this way. So right now, as you can see here, I have various words that are starting with a capital letter. And if I want, for example, to change them to all capital letters, for example, writing down apple this way, so apple, and I want to write down my apple in capital letters, my kiwi in capital letters, my cherry in capital letters, how can I proceed? So it's pretty simple. In order to do that, there is a function that is called upper that can be used. So to be able to use the upper function, how we are going to write it down is pretty simple. So we're just going to sign like this and then write down upper. So here we go. We have our upper function and then open our parentheses. And next will be writing down the text that we want to write in upper cases. So in capital letters. So in our case, we want to write down the text that is inside of the cell C4 in capital letters. And once we run it, as you can see here, we have our apple in capital letters. Now, if we want to do the same thing for all our words right here, we can just take the cell and drag it like this. And as you can see, right now, all the words have been written into capital letters. Now, let's say I want to write down those words in lowercase letters. How am I going to proceed? So it's pretty simple. There is another formula in Excel, and this time it's called the lower function. So the way we are going to do this is pretty simple. We're just going to write down our equal sign once again. And now instead of writing down upper, we are going to write down lower. And as you can see here, we have our lower function that appears. And we can just click on it. And just as we did a little bit earlier, we are going to select the cell that we want to have in lower case. So in this case, let's say it's going to be this cell right here. So the cell D4. And once again, as you can see here, our apple has been written in lower cases. We can do the same thing, can take, this case, drag it and drop it. And as you can see here, all our fruits are written in a lower case. Now, another thing that we can do is write our fruits as proper names. What exactly does this mean? So instead of, it's pretty simple. It's writing it down like this. So the first letter will be a capital letter and the rest of the word will be in lowercase letter. So how can we write this down? So pretty simple. This function is called proper. So it's simply going to be an equal sign and we are going to write down proper. And here we go. And now what we can do, we can simply select the text that we want to write as a proper name. And we can run the function. And once again, as you can see right here, we have our words written as proper names. So as you can see, the first letter will be a capital letter and the rest of the word will be written as a normal word. So this is how you can work with those different functions. So once again, as I said a little bit earlier, to write your word in uppercase letters, you will use the upper function. To do the same thing in lowercase letters, you will use the lower function. And to write your words in the format of a proper name, you can just write down proper and only the first letter will be written as a capital letter. So this is how you use those functions. So that's it for this class, guys. So once again, if you like this little video, don't forget to like, to subscribe, and see you in another of my videos.